Well, welcome to KIN 457 657, Physiology of Endurance Performance. Should be a fun semester. Yes, we will be remote again. We were going to be hybrid, which meant we were going to do some online and some in person. However, guidance has changed that to just remote. So we're remote at this point. What I'm going to do though is keep an eye on university and CDC guidance and see what happens by mid-semester. And there's a chance that from weeks 9 through 16, we might be able to find some days that we can meet in person. You know, there is a value to meeting in person, uh, and there's a value to being remote right now. So keep your day and time slot for potential in-person from weeks 9 on. All right, I'll announce as soon as I know what direction we're going to go, but it will still be pretty early in the semester that I'll be able to identify some potential dates that we might come in person and do some things at that point. But for right now, we are going to be remote, and everything will be handled remotely. So even when I say we are going to meet between now and week 8, it's always going to be a video meeting. So what I wanted to do in this video is just sort of give you the big picture perspective of what to expect each week. And I will be posting material probably by Friday of prior to the week, and then by Monday you'll have access to all the material, and by Friday you'll be submitting your assignments for that week. And by doing this, we'll keep a good steady pace, and before you know it, we'll be hitting week 15, and then we'll be in the finals week, and you hit the finish line. I know some of you are finishing your degree this semester. Most of you will be finishing your degree in spring 2022. Graduate students, there's a good mixture of Masters of Science and some PhD students. Some of you are in your first year, some in second year, and likewise with PhD students, I think we've got some in just beginning and some near the end of your doctoral training. All right, so let me switch gears to Canvas. And let me bring Canvas up here. Here's your Canvas page, okay? And what I will do, and I'm just going to walk you through the different parts of Canvas that we're going to use and how this is all going to be organized so you know what to expect each week. I've got all the different weeks laid out right now. I've got to make sure all my material is up to date from the last time, and so I'm doing that. I do have week 1 about ready to publish, so I'm going to put that little button and then you'll be able to see it. Well, I've got a number of videos in here that you're going to go through, and then some documents as well. So whatever we're covering in that week, I try to build all of it out. I do try to keep the presentations around 20 minutes. Some are shorter, some are a little bit longer, but I try to do more presentations rather than one big long one. Okay, so you can take some breaks in between and what have you. But this, what I'll do is for each week, I'll put everything in here, and I'll always start with a video up front saying, "Watch me first." So watch that video first so you can make sure you get a sense of all the content that we're going to be covering and just sort of why I'm covering it. And sometimes I fill in some gaps between presentations in that very first video. You'll have assignments and, oh, well, that's an announcement, sorry. You'll have some assignments each week, and so you see I have these built out. I'll release them week by week. And assignment, when it just says assignment 1, 2, 3, 4, what have you, that is just your score sheet of what you've done. And what you're going to do is you're going to watch the videos, read all the materials, and for the videos especially, just put down the date that you watched them. There's no right or wrong here, Okay, I'm not going to check and see if you're actually putting the right date down. This is a bit of an honor system, but you want to watch these consistently each week. You don't want to binge watch all 15 weeks of material as we get close to the end of the semester. So I always put down the time that you have here, and so you can sort of gauge which video you're going to watch and maybe rewatch or what have you. And then just keep track of it. There's no right or wrong. It doesn't matter if you watch them all on Monday, if you spread them out Monday to Friday. I don't look and see, oh, how this person's grouping them. But what I do encourage you to do is to set aside time specific to this class. So if you keep a digital calendar or even an analog version, a paper version, write out in your schedule when you're going to spend time for this class specifically. Maybe it's 2 hours on Tuesday and an hour on Thursday and maybe an hour on Friday, something like that. And that's going to be a time that you're going to dedicate to this class, watching the videos, reading the material, maybe doing some of the assignment where you're looking to build things for your semester project. But I really think it's a valuable thing to put in your schedule when you're going to be working on this class, because there is a lot of content, and there's a lot to go through, a lot to digest. But this class is not built around rote memorization of terms and concepts. It is built around trying to apply terms and concepts to understand human performance, in this case, endurance performance. I do try to put down the file that you need to go read that links with the video. Okay, and then the other assignment that I always put up is the semester project assignment. This is designed to help you build this project across the 15 weeks. So when you're ready to ultimately record the video, a lot of the material you've already pulled together through each weekly assignment. So in this case, you're going to look at the different questions that are listed in the semester project document, and then you're going to identify 3. These are not set in stone. You're ultimately going to just have one, okay? But as I explained in a later video, I want you to sort of have a big picture and start looking at different areas that you think are interesting to yourself, and then you're going to start narrowing that down and pick one question. By the time we're about week 4, we're going to really want to zero in on the question you'll use for the semester. Okay, you'll fill each of these out and upload them via the Canvas page. All right, so we'll use Canvas for all our communications with the material that you're going to be covering each week. And yeah, I'll try to keep the tally of the total time so you know what to expect. Each week you'll be turning in an assignment, logging in when you've done things by Friday, and the semester project assignment by Friday as well. So I'll be posting material either Friday or Monday, but at least by Monday of the week. That gives you the opportunity to watch these videos whenever you want. And then at some point, I will also make some announcements. Hey, I'm going to have an open Zoom hour. I'll pick the day and time that we have scheduled for the class, and I'll make that available just to anyone to jump in, to ask questions, get clarity, just chat, what have you. And I'll do that at some specific dates, and I'll be posting those dates and times when they come up. Other than that, if you want to get a hold of me, make sure that as you look through the syllabus presentation, you'll see I have a link that you can use to schedule an appointment, a one-on-one meeting with me if you need to do that as well. And that obviously will be video as well. Okay, so that's what you're going to be expecting each week. They'll look similar each week with the flow of the material. Okay, thank you.